Oh my god, I'm so freaking excited. Right here, I have exclusive Black Ops 3. I know Black Ops 2 is not coming out, but I'm going to show you the album cover for Black Ops 3 exclusive. Here's out here first, like a favorite.
Team deathmatch.
The game is not even out yet, pimpin'. Black Ops 2 is not coming out until the middle of November. It's nowhere close to November right now, guys. Calm the fuck down. If someone says, hey, I think that this girl that I met, I think you'd really dig her. And I go, here's a picture of her. And you're already in love. Here's a video of her a month later. And now you're talking about marriage. By the time you fucking see her, you have all these things going on in your head. And you've never even talked to her. That's the same thing we're doing with this Black Ops 2 thing. I get it. I know. We are all anxious to get Black Ops 2. I totally get it, okay? But let's take a look back. Remember the trailer for Modern Warfare 2? Was any of that shit relevant to a month and a half into the game? Was any of that shit relevant? Remember Black Ops? Remember the Black Ops trailer? Everyone and their mom broke down the Black Ops trailer, and I remember dudes spending a whole 10 minutes talking about the camera spike. And it's just like, the camera spike had no bearing on gameplay. If someone used a camera spike, we would laugh at them. Every time I see a camera spike, I'm like, are you serious? The thing is, guys, am I excited for Black Ops 2? Absolutely. Do I put Black Ops 2 in the title so I could trick people into getting views? No. I'm not calling anybody out. I'll even give a preparation, a push, a that-a-boy. Woody's Gamertag uploaded a breakdown trailer of Black Ops 2. The trailer coming out. It was exceptional. It was an amazing YouTube video. You could tell that there was tons of work put into it and lots of things I didn't necessarily see. But the thing is that these trailers don't mean shit. All it does is get us interested. You know what I'm interested in? I'm interested in playing the game. I'm interested in that first month of playing that game. The reason why is because there's not any douchebags making videos on how to basically play the game like an asshole. And also, another thing is, why do people think that we need... Why do people think we need breakdown trailers? You're basically saying, like, if you're doing it for your audience, you're basically saying that your audience is retarded. That's what you're saying. Because if you can't see... Like, remember when gameplay commentaries was big? It's because we, like, that's only good for, like, 3 videos. Because it's like, I see a dude, I shoot him, this is a good cover. Now, the tips are sprinkled in. Or, they just dedicate a whole video to making tips. And the thing is like, you can only go so far with making tips before you have to show really douchebag tips. Starting a game of Search and Destroy and using recon and sit rep, running 5 feet and laying behind a dumpster is not a tip. You're an asshole. Okay? Now, and another thing, like with the breakdown things, like I'm going to step back to that for a second. What I would like to do is I like to go back and look at all the old breakdown videos before the game came out and then actually show how, like in real world, how it's going. And the thing is like, everyone's always worried about, oh my god, that's going to be broken. Like in the new one, they're talking about, you know, the UAV. Like the UAV jammer or cold-blooded won't work if you're just staying still. I get that, to combat campers. Don't worry about it. We'll figure out a way to break it. There's one thing I've learned about Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2, since this YouTube scene happened. We are going to break the fucking game. And each year we break it quicker and quicker and quicker. The only enjoyable time that I have with Call of Duty now, and this is sad, is that first month. But the thing is like as soon as that game, now we're getting the, you know, commentators get the game early. I don't know if I'm going to get the game early or not. I don't know. And don't be mad if people get the game early. Like, that's why be mad at someone because that's like being at a concert and being mad at someone that got backstage tickets. So, I don't tell you what to do, but don't fucking feel bad because someone got the game early. They probably paid more for it. A message to Treyarch. don't worry about making a game to please people. I think you made that mistake with Black Ops. I think you took all of our stuff in, like everyone's gripes and complaints, and this is what they want to see, and then you made this game that was balanced but boring. So make your own vision. Like De Palma, Spielberg, Scorsese, they don't get on Twitter and say, how should I make this movie? You guys should just make a really good game, realize that the people playing your game are going to exploit the shit out of it. We are going to beta test it for you, and we are going to exploit the shit out of it. I was talking to my friend Torture Trilogy, and he said, if there was a game mode that when you started the game off, everyone had a nuke, and whoever was first to call it in, just click and just nuke the whole team, we would do that. They once had in Call of Duty 4, they once had a respawn style, basically like you get multiple lives in Search and Destroy. And you know what people did? They basically fucking played a little bit, rushed to spawn, and sat there and waited for people to spawn and kill them. We will break the game. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what you see in a trailer that you think is going to be a problem. We're going to break it. Now, one thing I do like is that Treyarch is really good as far as the customer service, as far as like if we do break the game too much, or if we do things that they didn't think we were going to do and they're like, whoa, they're abusing this, then, you know, then they'll fix it, okay? But for the most part, I'm through complaining about the game and saying the game is bad. The games that they've been putting out have been perfectly fine. The problem is that the people playing are the complete assholes. And the other thing, you notice that the big thing this year with Modern Warfare 3 was tips and tricks, and this is like the most hated Modern Warfare 3 that we have. Is that a coincidence? If you know some stupid line of sight or some stupid spawn trap and you show it in a video, it's like, fuck, you're basically going, and that's the main issue that I have with Modern Warfare 3, guys, and that's one of the issues that I have with Modern Warfare 2. They made it so any imbecile could play it and just like randomly, I want to get a game. I'm going to go on Modern Warfare 3 and get a game where all I do is just sit there and just hold the trigger down. I'm going to have Scavenger, I'm going to have Specialist, so I can have all the perks, and I'm just going to hold the trigger down and walk around, and I guarantee you I'll go positive. The game's made for bad players. This may have been a rant, but I hope I kind of went out at it a little way. I am excited for Black Ops 2. I just know that the way things are, we're going to break it a lot faster than it took us to break other games. So, also, I kind of wanted to play some Black Ops to get me in the mode for Black Ops 2. Not saying it's going to be a bad game. The game's not out yet. Calm your tits, okay? There's got to be other things to talk about than the fact that you saw a ONLYUSEmeBLADE in a creative class. Come on, guys.
Mission accomplished. Good work.
Really? Really? That's all we have to talk about? That's all we have to talk about at this point. Shaking my head. ONLYUSEmeBLADE. Peace and buckries.